Greetings. This is Father Joe, your friendly neighborhood pastor, coming to you from St. Patrick's Church in lovely Highland Mills, New York. Today is Thursday of the 18th week in Ordinary Time. And we're going to continue with humility and obedience. God commissions Moses to strike the rock to bring forth water because the people are grumbling again. And so Moses calls the people, but listen to what he says. He says, "Listen to me, you rebels. Are we to bring water for you out of this rock?" In other words, he's claiming this as his own. And then he strikes the rock twice. And water comes out. But God says, because of your disobedience, because you were unfaithful to me, in showing forth my sanctity before the children of Israel, you will not lead this community into the land I will give them. In other words, just for that, Moses will not enter into the promised land. And you might think, wow, that's horrible. That's so unfair. But it gives us a good insight, I think, into what happens when we are not humble and when we're not obedient. I think in this case, we would have to say that Moses was obedient. God told him to strike the rock. He did it. He struck it twice. There's, theological opinion that, he had lost faith in God, so he had to strike it a second time. But I also think, at least there's just a sense here that Moses goes in front before the people, says, "Hey, listen to me, you rebels." In other words, I haven't sinned. This is against you. But then he says, are we to bring forth water from you out of this rock? In other words, I think he's claiming it himself. This is something that I'm going to do. You don't think that we can do this, but I'm going to do this. So he doesn't give glory to God. He does not give credit to God. And that is lacking in humility. So he may have struck the rock. He didn't do it the way God told him to do it. And he seems to be claiming it for himself. So how often do we in our life, maybe do something in a passive aggressive way, or we try to take credit for, hey, look what I did. It's a lack of humility. And even if Moses was obedient, there was some disobedience there, but it was not done in a faithful and a humble way. God bless you.